Hey y'all, what's up? Some of y'all are so funny, but I love it. I love when y'all do ask questions and y'all get feedback because I mean I it's so many things that you can talk about when it comes to a narcissist and narcissism, and I can tell you from my personal experience, like it is so much and it goes so deep. Um, but for me, my best revenge on any of the narcissists in my life are me moving on with my life. Me smiling right now, me being able to laugh, me going on and continuing my life without them. My money still increasing without them. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got so much going for myself without them. And it doesn't matter. See, the funny part about, some narcs is they think that they have some type of power to control your money, to control where you live, kind of car you drive. They think they have some type of power and control over that. And when reality sets in and shows them that, honey, you don't control nothing that you thought you did. And it really messes with them. It really eats at them. And it makes them restless because y'all know what they say, there is no rest for the wicked. Okay? These people, when they try to sleep, they toss and turn. They cannot get any sleep. And during that time, that's when they're cooking up their schemes. They want to try to backstab you. They're trying, especially you guys, when you already got rid of them. Especially if you got rid of them before they could get rid of you. Oh, it eats them up because now they're trying to find a way in. They're lurking and stalking your social media, driving past your house. You know what I'm saying? If they know where you work, they're probably, kind of, they're monitoring you. I told you, monitoring spirits. They like to monitor because, see, they feel like when a vulnerable moment arrives, that's the time that they can get back in. I miss you. I love you. I haven't heard from you in a while. I was just talking to a friend of mine earlier today, right? And I was telling him how, I deactivated my social media for a bit, something kept telling me, hey, you need to deactivate it, just, be off of it for a while. So that way I can be more disciplined to make more videos for y'all and also continue just making more content for this type of stuff that I want to do. But I can be more focused because where attention goes, energy flows. So, that's how I feel, you know? Thanks for all your likes, shares, subscribes, all that good stuff, y'all. But yeah, so, I was just pretty much, letting the individual know, like, hey, if you're trying to tag me in something, I took it down. So it's funny that no sooner than I did that or whatever, I was just like, yeah, because I'm tired of, random people just, I ain't talked to you since high school and you messaging me and you this and, I'm just going to give it a break. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because he was basically telling me, yeah, how his, mom, because it was funny. He was telling me, he's like, everybody's, because I think I told him, I was like, I'm tired of, like narcissist family members. And he's like, not everybody's a narcissist. I know everybody's not. But it was funny the way he said it, though. He's like, not everybody's a narcissist, they're just mentally ill, emotionally ill. They're just ill all the way around. And I was like, that is true. And I didn't sign up to be a nurse or a doctor to anybody. So they need to go to the hospital. They need to go to therapy. They need to go to the proper doctors that can help them mentally, emotionally, physically, But it was just funny because basically he was telling me how his mom contacted him playing the concerned mother card, and oh, can you call me once a week, and or at least once a month? And he was just like, no, like, I have no interest. Like, because basically she was trying to make it seem like she's healthy as long as he contacts her, but when he doesn't talk to her, she's sick, you know? And we just kind of like laughed about it. I was like, wow. And it's crazy, but it's real, you know? When you are truly happy, content, smiling, laughing, you have life in you again. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be for real, when you go through narcissistic abuse and you deal with these narcopaths, whether they are a narcissist mixed with sociopath or mixed with being a psychopath, they drain you. They drain your finances. They drain you of your physical energy. So you're just tired all the time. You got just enough energy to go to work and make money, but you're exhausted. You might not even feel like cleaning the house and, doing other, chores or things that need to be done because you just don't have the extra energy because they're draining you. They're a vampire, a leech, an energy leech. And yeah, I mean, these people, they like to hold you back and keep you down. They pull you down every way. They always want to keep you confused, walking on eggshells. All of that is very uncomfortable, y'all. Very, very uncomfortable. And if you feel like you have to be on eggshells around somebody, that is not somebody you need to be around. Boot them. Toot them and boot them. I don't know why that song Tooted and Booted start playing in my head, but for real, shoot. They need to just toot their butt in the air, and you need to give them a kick on in it and kick them to the curb. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2023 and we not doing that, y'all. It is April. I don't know what today's date is, but it's April, which means it's spring. It's the season of Aries. It's time to, it's a transition. It's a transition. I think we're slowly moving into Taurus. I think it is still Aries season though right now. So, anyways, for a couple more days. But for real, like, keep moving. It's spring. It's the start of a new year. And everything that you was doing last year. Let me tell y'all something, right? So the real new year started March 21st of 2023. Not January 1st like we usually celebrate here in the States. The States always does the opposite of everybody else for some reason. Anyways, so during the months of December, January, and February, I was clearing out so many old people, deleting numbers, blocking numbers. I'm talking about I was moving heaven on earth, cleaning up my space. And yes, I say my space because, all the numbers that are in my phone are considered to be in my energetic spiritual space. And it's very spiritually unhygienic to have certain people around you. I watched this little mini clip of Kevin Gates saying that this is what he said. He was like, I love you, but I don't like how you talk to me or treat me. Therefore, I have to love you from a distance. You ain't got to like that I'm keeping a distance. You could feel however you want to feel about me keeping a distance, but out of self-love, self-preservation, self-care, protecting self, you are not good for my mental health, my heart health, my spiritual health, my health on any level. So I had to remove myself from the situation because, I'm going to tell y'all, because I don't know how old y'all are. I'm 31 right now. So, as a millennial, I feel that, I can't really say my entire generation, but a good amount of my generation, we're here to undo the brainwashing that's been done on the planet. Yes, we all have been brainwashed, okay? Brainwashed to believe so many lies. And think about it. Why else would they send us to school? They send us to school and they repetitively, because this is how the human mind works. They got to instill information like clockwork. When you keep telling somebody a lie over and over and over again and over and over and over again, that person's going to inevitably believe the lie. Okay? So you got to do the hard work of undoing that brainwashing, undoing, believing those lies. Like, you got to do the hard work. And once you do, and you start discovering, because I'm going to give y'all an example of some lies. Well, that's your mom. Your one and only mom. You can't stop talking to her. Yes, I can. And I have a big smile on my face because in losing her, I gained me. I gained peace. I gained my health back. I gained increased finances and prosperity and abundance. I have gained not just love for myself, but love in general. Other people who actually love me and care, And so, they always are going to try to make you believe that in leaving them, that like if they leave you first, because it's a race to them. If they leave you, they really believe in their mind that you're still pining for them, holding a torch like the Statue of Liberty, and you're just going to freeze and stand there. You're not going to move on and date other people. You're not going to move on and move to another city, state. You're not going to move on and create a beautiful family elsewhere. They really believe this. But at the same time, and this is just me, I did tell somebody this who asked me, like, how do you heal from them? It's so many ways to heal, y'all. But the biggest question that I got was, how can you get revenge? By living your best life. My own mother, who is a narcissist, told me the best revenge is success. That's what she told me. I didn't understand it at the time, but I have made her cry. Cry because I'm happy without her. I have money without her. She always told me growing up, your success in life depends on me. Well, I'm a 31-year-old successful woman, doing my own thing, and you're not a part of it. So, come again? What was that? Oh, that's right, because God has exalted me, but made her my footstool. God always uses your enemies against you. And he uses them to help grow you, put you in position to be where you need to be. And so that's why we don't need to be worried about nothing. If you know you got a divine connection with God, God rocking with you, you rocking with God, you know what I'm saying? God is going to send the necessary people to help you achieve what it is you need to achieve and be where you need to be and actually be more successful and more happy than you even thought was possible. Yes? Yes, y'all, for real. I can genuinely, like, I promise you, when I finally got it in my head that I'm going to stand my ground, I'm not going to talk to my mom, I'm going to, hold on, y'all, I'm thirsty. Whew. Water tastes good. But for real, y'all, I got it in my head that I got tired of the verbal mistreatment. I got tired, and everybody has a breaking point. And a narcissist, they fail to realize that people have breaking points. And when they push you to that point and you are done, then that's when they try to, I love you, I miss you. They start the crying manipulations, crocodile tears. They pull out every manipulative tactic that they can. And when they realize that none of that stuff works, then they start trying to bully. Then they start trying to rage and get angry. And then they start using fear tactics. But when you know them like the back of your hand, none of it works. Because what type of stuff is that, y'all? For one adult to try to make another adult fear them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, when you are a parent, why would you want your children to fear you? Yes, you want them to respect you, but not to fear you. Fear and respect are two different things. They are not one and the same. But narcissists think so. They think that bullying you and trying to instill fear in you as their child, that, that's gonna give them respect. No. You can make a person fear you, but it still doesn't give you the respect that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because the two are separate. And on top of that, trying to instill fear in somebody, you're just pushing them away. So there's that. But yeah, y'all. The best revenge is to move on, move forward, heal. Your healing really gets to them. Your healing really, really gets to them. I remember I went 2 years no contact. My mom popped up in Dallas and was like, I don't even know how she found me. But anyways, I digress. We were at a public location. She comes up and is all like on my shoulder. I look because I'm in a place that nobody knows me, right? So I'm like, who the hell's going to be tapping me on my shoulder? I look, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, oh my God, it's my mom. I'm squinting because I'm like, I was shook. I was shook. And I was shooketh because I never expected to see her. I went 2 years not talking to you, and then you just gonna follow me to another city and state and then pop up and try to act like we ain't got no beef? Ain't nothing ever happened? As if I don't got text messages as receipts and voicemails as receipts. Because see, technology is in our favor, y'all. Because we can screen record. Which means we can screen record voicemails and keep it in our archives. We can screenshot and screen record text messages for our archives. And I say for archives because some of y'all be quick to forget. Y'all think because they trying to come back, I love you. Because my mama used to do that. She used to do that. I'd be at my dead end. I'm done. I'm fed up. I'm pissed off. I still love you, though. She don't know what love is. Her actions have never once showed that she loved me. Her actions have always been manipulative and abusive. Always. So, and it got worse as I got to be a teenager. So when I tell you that I can talk from experience about these types of people, yeah. Anybody in this world that gives me mommy vibes disgusts me and becomes the gum underneath my shoe that I'm trying to scrape off. So, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize. They fail to realize that, you know, when you have personally dealt with this type of stuff, you know how to operate amongst other people. And if you can remove your own relatives, you can remove anybody. So-called friends, associates, everybody can go back to being a complete stranger. Because when you really think about it, if they are a narcissist, did they really know you anyway? No, they didn't, because they don't care to get to know you. They don't care to get to know anything about you. So, anyways, y'all, the best revenge is healing. Because when my mom seen me after those 2 years, and she tried to throw her commands and demands as if and I realized then in that moment, same chick, different year. And you have these high hopes that they will change, but let me tell you, you guys, they don't, and they won't. She started trying to criticize my choice in dating. She started trying to infiltrate my mind, so to speak. And I got, I grew stronger, you know what I'm saying? I healed the kinks in my armor. I grew a lot spiritually and mentally and emotionally. And it was to the point that, like, when in that moment that I was shook, I talked to God immediately. I'm like, God, what are you doing? Oh, you think this is funny? This must be a test. This is a test, ain't it? It's a test. This is a test because at that time I was praying I did not cease my prayers because I really wanted to move away from the toxicity, the dysfunction, all of that. I really wanted healthy and high vibrational relationships, friendships, anybody that I encounter. I want it to be a healthy experience, not just for me, but for them too, right? So I'm like, anybody that is not for me, keep it moving, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So at that moment, I was like, God is like, he's testing me right now. Testing, and that's what God will do, y'all. God will test you to see if you will go in the opposite direction that you claim, or will you stick to what you said? You know what I'm saying? And you got to prove yourself. And I proved to myself, I was like, God, if this is a test of whether or not I'm going to go back to my mother and all her toxicity and dysfunction and the verbal abuse and treatment and all of that, or will I turn away from her, turn my face away from her and keep her behind me for good? I chose to turn my face away from her and to keep her behind me for good. And y'all, my life is continuously changing for the absolute better. Okay? That's why I say, you're going to be tested. Not just by them, but God sends people to test you. And you got to know that it's a test. If you are absolutely 100% fed up with dysfunction and toxicity and bad behavior and mistreatment as you say you are, because there's a lot of people that say, I'm tired of you, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that, but they continue to keep dealing with it. So they're really not tired, y'all. They not. Because when you're real tired, you will turn your back on people to stay away from what it is that you're trying to get away from. And that's facts. So you want to know the best revenge? Healing yourself. Healing your mind, healing your heart, healing yourself spiritually, growing. Because when you get stronger and you grow, God grows you to a level that narcissist can't touch you. They can't do nothing. There's nothing that can be done. But why do you think they try to get back in? They try to get back in because they think you stupid. They think they think everybody's stupid and beneath them and less than them. So they want a second chance in to give you hell all over again. Because if they wanted the best intentions for you, they would have treated you with common courtesy and respect and human decency. You know what I'm saying? But they chose, because they don't care. They chose to mistreat you and talk to you bad and foul and to steal, cheat, and lie and all this other stuff because they don't care about you. But now you moved on, and now they can't stand it. Now they're agitated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my one little lock is all like that. I just got them retwisted not long ago. But anyways, y'all, heal yourselves. And I always tell y'all, anybody out there that's rushing your healing, oh, just get over it. There is no just getting over it. You get over it in your own time. There is no, would you hurry up already? People like that, stay away from them. Because one, they mean you no good, and they are not your friend whatsoever. Everybody's healing process is different. We go at the speed for us. Okay? It could be months. It could be years. It could be the rest of your life. But don't you ever put your life on pause just because you're not in 100% healed state. Okay? You keep going, keep healing, keep smiling, keep being the best version of you. And trust me, that version that you are on the verge of becoming is going to thank you so much for not giving up. So, anyways, y'all, healing and happiness are the things that can make a narcissist cry, make them rage out. It can make them react in numerous ways, y'all, because they don't have any power or control over you. They don't mean nothing to you. They can't even affect you. Y'all think my mom wasn't trying to shake me? Her up there criticizing, attempting to criticize like my hair, my clothes, all this stuff. She was doing it to test me. And in response, I had to control my emotions and tell myself, she's beneath me. I'm over it. I don't got to explain myself to her. She can think what she want to think about me. I had to talk to myself to keep myself under control. That's self-mastery, you guys. Mastering yourself. Knowing what will get you riled up and bringing yourself down. Knowing what, because with them, you can't show no emotion. Because that's what they want anyway. They want a certain reaction. And if you give it to them, it's like a hard on. It's like a boner, an orgasm for them. Like, yes, I made them angry. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, their warped mind, y'all, they're sick. Okay? They just are. But you guys have to just realize healing and happiness, those are the two things that is the best revenge. And revenge is very sweet. It is. I enjoyed myself. No lie. I'm not gonna lie. This was like 2 years ago at this point. 2 years ago. Matter of fact, it was right on the verge of like COVID, y'all. So like 2020. And then I didn't see her. Yeah, because I stopped talking to my mom in 2019. And then she popped up on me in 2021 and we're in 2023. So yeah, it's going on, I want to say 1 full year no contact over again. Cause see, I didn't even break no contact. I really didn't. She just popped up at a public place that I like to go to, and boom, there she was talking to me and all this. And, you know, not to say I felt forced or nothing, because I could just ignore her like I don't know you. And anyways, it's like whatever. But y'all, look, move on with your lives. Be happy. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Okay? Because I'm telling you, I had that lady crying. Okay? All because she seen me genuinely happy. Because see, they know when you're faking. They know when you fake smiling and faking like you're just so happy. No, it has to be real, true, genuine happiness. And the only way to get there is to heal yourself. Go through the pain. Once you get through the pain, it'll fizzle out. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. As your emotions come through, anger, sadness, I don't know, despair, whatever emotion is, feel it, but move through it. Okay? Move through it. Emotions are like visitors to tell you, some things so that you can learn about yourself better. Okay? Look at them as like that. You know what I'm saying? We tend to get angry when people are rude to you. We tend to get angry, at basically it just depends, Some people just have short tempers. Some people have a more calmer temperament. It goes into self-mastery. Know thyself. Okay? But all right, y'all. I think that's about it. So, positive energy always creates elevation. Stay safe. Continue healing. All that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will holler at y'all in the next video because I can't think of anything else. But healing and happiness are the best revenge, because it sends a message to that narcissist that you are no longer under their control, under their power. They cannot affect you in any way. You know what I'm saying? They can't affect your money, your health, your emotions. They can't do anything. And when they realize that, they start to panic. They get fearful, because now it's like, oh my God, like, it's like if y'all break up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this a different video, y'all. So I'm gonna make this other video. All right, bye.